All right, I'm back. Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's going to be part one of my Wednesday morning beach walk here on Vanderbilt Beach in North Naples, Florida. The sun just getting ready to come up over the trees to my left now. There's La Playa. The surf is up. Boy, oh boy. Started out with rain here early this morning. I got rained on. I wasn't sure if there was going to be a beach walk or not this morning, but here we are, huh? Here we go again. There's the sun winking at me over here, just coming up over those treetops on the right. How is everybody doing this morning? Susan Dexter, good morning. I hope things work out well with your car. I hope you get that back today. Nothing like being without wheels. Take a little stroll up the beach. The water temperature is 87 and that surf is kicked up again today, so I don't know when we're going to see clear water again here. I'm starting to forget what it looked like. Everything's moving in from the Gulf here. Kind of moving sort of to the northeast if you look at a radar. It's definitely rain out there and it's headed towards me. It was supposed to, when I left the house at 4:40 this morning, it said the rain was going to start around 8 o'clock. Well, they were wrong. It started at 5:30. They said there was a 15% chance at 5:30. You know, they just put that in there to cover their butts. Well, they were right. But it was nasty up to the north this morning, up towards Bonita, all the way on up to Charlotte County. Nasty, nasty weather. We've been getting those early morning storms now. Instead of in the afternoons, they've been starting early. Raining throughout the morning. Clouding things up. Glorious, glorious, glorious. Mother Nature, Mother Ocean. Those are my two favorite ladies, besides my wife. Can't forget her. There's the sun blinking at me, winking at me between the houses over here. Saying good morning, beach family. Sorta. Right down in there. We'll see it in a minute. Once we get a little further up the beach, making my way north on Vanderbilt Beach towards Delnor Wiggins if you're just tuning in. My kind of usual trek. I'm guessing it's not a very good morning for paddle boarders, kayakers, probably not even boaters. That blue is so beautiful. I wonder if Dexter came out to the beach. Usually gets out here around 6:30. That's when, by 6:30, the rain had let up. It was pretty darn nice. This breeze is kind of making it feel a little better, even though it is a tropical breeze. At least it's moving the air around. Got off to a bit of a late start here this morning. Because of the rain, I kind of hung out down to the south. I didn't know what was going to happen, so I wanted to be close to shelter. So I started almost 10 minutes late this morning. Normally my live feeds start around 6:45. They are going to be starting later and later now. Sun's coming up later. Setting earlier. The days are getting shorter. Look at that. If you're liking what you're seeing, if you appreciate my efforts, remember who gets out to the beach early to share these views with you. I try to do it almost every morning. Not quite. When I can. But if you appreciate that, you can show your appreciation by maybe sending some stars on Facebook. I get a penny for each star that you send. You can send those to any of my Facebook videos, not just my live feeds. Tips, greatly appreciated. Those tips are what get me through each week, get me by day. If you'd like to send a little token of appreciation every now and then, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of my post. You can also find me on Venmo and Apple Pay. If you're a Zelle person, shoot me a message on my personal Facebook page. I'll give you my Zelle info, or Zelle info, me and my wife. I'm not trying to get rich. I'm just trying to make ends meet and come out here and hopefully make your mornings a little brighter. That's what it's all about. It's not about tourism. It's just coming on here and bringing people together in the mornings, one beach walk at a time. That is my mission. It's not to promote Naples. Naples does that all by itself. Thank you. Thank you for being a friend. Something else you can do is hit that share button. Just one share on my live feed. No reason to share multiple times. But I'd appreciate that, as well as sharing my other postings. Tomorrow evening is our sunset cruise, our Thursday evening sunset cruise at Boat Naples. I don't know if we have anybody signed up to go out with us. If you'd like to join us, it's $40 a person, complimentary beer and wine, a Sláinte Irish whiskey sunset toast. You got to call them, boatnaples.com, boatnaples.com. You have to give them a call to get on board that with us. They also have several other summer specials. Ask them about that when you call. Let Captain Sunday let you know what's going on. There's a fantastic deal with Boat Naples right now. Fantastic. If you have any intentions of going out on the water with us this coming winter, this season when you come down, if you're a snowbird, purchase your tour now. You buy one, you get one free. You don't have to use them now. Pay now, tour later. 2 tours for the price of one. Ask them about that. boatnaples.com. You're out here with me walking this beach. Right now, with these waves, there's a lot of extra serotonin in the air. I call it happy gas. Just makes you happy. Read up on it. Google it. Serotonin. I'm not joking. It's a real thing. You can find it where there's any water breaking, waterfalls or another source of serotonin. Hang out by a waterfall. Why do you think people are so happy when they're by a waterfall? Yeah, they're beautiful, but it's also that serotonin. Looks like we're going to do good on the rain. Looks like we're going to luck out here. Yesterday, boy oh boy, did that sky turn black as I was getting ready to head home. I had a good downpour. For my entire beach walk, it stayed up to the north of me. You can see it's still up to the north of me. Hey, what you got planned for later today, for this evening? If you're in the North Naples area, Bonita Springs, even Naples, it's worth the drive up to the North Naples Country Club on Wednesday evenings if you like live music. Yeah, you might need to take a nap if you're like me, us old farts. We go to bed early, but it starts at 8:30. Goes from 8:30 to 11:30. It is an open jam session. They got musicians from all around Southwest Florida sit in. It is fantastic. I highly recommend it. Put it on your bucket list if you're coming down this winter. The North Naples Country Club Wednesday evening jam session. They also got live music on Friday night, Saturday night, karaoke on Monday nights. So they got a lot of entertainment. A lot of ways to keep you amused besides alcohol and food. Check them out, the North Naples Country Club. Also tonight, good food. Today, their Wednesday special, St. Louis ribs. They serve those till 10 p.m. So come check out the music. Maybe come a little early, get a bite to eat, get a seat, because it gets pretty crowded. Tell them Robb sent you. See what they say. They might charge you double. I got some video to share later this morning, later today. It'll be posted periodically throughout the day and maybe even into the early evening. So be sure to check Southwest Florida Television for that. And again, anything that you see that you like, please share. Please, please. That helps me tremendously. Helps spread the word. Over 48,000 followers now. It's kind of interesting, these live feeds. You know, I try to go for 90 minutes, go live for 90 minutes. I'm out here for 4 hours, at least 4 hours in the morning. I'll try to give you at least an hour's worth of live feeds. I try to give you 90 minutes, but sometimes I get out here and I get carried away with taking pictures and videos before I even start my live feed. So I run my battery down. I keep forgetting. I think I can actually charge my phone from my gimbal. I need to remember to bring a little cord for that. I think the gimbal will charge. The gimbal lasts all day long. I don't know if I hook it up to my iPhone what's going to happen. I should experiment. I just always forget to experiment with that. It's like if you have two iPhones. If you have a good charge on your iPhone and you have a friend that has an iPhone and theirs is down, if they need an emergency charge, as long as it's less than the power or the amount of battery you have on your phone, just hook the two together with the cord and it will charge it. It'll give them enough to get by anyways. That's kind of cool. Wish you could just do it by bumping phones. you do know about. In the old days, you used to bump your phones to transfer contacts and stuff. Now you just kind of hold them next to each other. You can share your contacts. You don't have to do AirDrop or any of that stuff. If you want to share your contacts or videos or anything, whatever you want to share. iPhones are amazing, but they cost an arm and a leg. I can testify to that. I have tortured my iPhones over the years, and they've gone for swims several times. Kept on working. They didn't die. Usually the battery is what is my worst nemesis, because I've run this thing so long in the mornings. I mean, they're not used to being on, recording, shooting video for 4 hours. People record a little video and that's it. Push it to the limit. It gets hot too. My iPhone heats up big time. I'm going to get up to just the south end of Delnor Wiggins here shortly. I'm going to take a little break, and I'll be back for another live feed at some point. So stay tuned for that. I know some of you have to go to work. Sorry about that. I hope this made your morning a little better. Hope you have an awesome, awesome day. Delnor Wiggins up ahead of us there, just beyond Mariah Bay, that condo over there on the right. It's kind of a dark morning. All these clouds blocking our beautiful Florida sun. Hey, it happens. It happens, it happens. Gotta take it's not bad. I was gonna say the bad with the good, but it's not bad. It's still beautiful. Every morning's gorgeous in its own special way. Take the good with the bad. This morning we're taking the bad. Look at that. I mean, I think that's beautiful. I don't know about you. I think it's gorgeous. What do you think? You think that's gorgeous? Would you like to be here with me? Yes or no? Come on. Honestly. That's what I want to see. If you want to be here with me, let's see some hearts. I haven't seen a lot of hearts shooting across that screen. Or stars exploding across that screen, for that matter. Usually when somebody sends a lot of stars, it's like a 4th of July across the screen. There's some hearts. I love those hearts. Love my beach family. I really, really, really wish you were here with me. You hear me say that a lot, but I do mean it. Boy, yesterday I cheated. I got a ride home with a friend of mine who was down at the beach, Vanderbilt Beach, when I got down there hanging out. Just finishing up his morning walk, and we were chatting. My friend Captain Dave Boot, I don't know if y'all remember him, Captain Dave. Some of you have gone out on the boat with us, on his boat. But he got a new boat. He finally got a new boat. He's got a boat that he can take people shelling now instead of fishing. It's called a Hurricane deck boat. Nice boat. The name of his business is Naples Bay Family Boat Tours. I believe that's what it is, Naples Bay Family Boat Tours. We're going to be setting up a Facebook page and things like that for him here. Captain Dave. So I cheated and got a ride home with him. So I knocked a mile off of my walk yesterday. Only did about a 7-mile walk. Oh well. We went up to Wiggins Pass yesterday. That was fun. Walked all the way up to the pass. I don't know if any of this blue sky is going to make it over in front of the sun here, if we're going to get any bright sun out on the beach this morning. It's going to be like this all day. More rain out there coming this way. See what happens with that storm cell out there. Kind of quiet out here this morning. We are in our quiet time of the year. September is usually our deadest month. Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
When you go on break?
It's going to be a while.
Oh, is it? Okay. I'm Albert.
Oh, hey, Albert.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'll be, actually, it's going to be about 5 minutes.
Okay, good. We'll be walking here.
I'm going to go up here a little bit and then...
All right, yeah, I don't want to bother you.
No worries, Albert. Yeah, I'm going to take a short break here. I don't know, it might be a little longer than short. You never know. So quiet here in the park. We're just about at low tide now. So there's a lot of hard sand to walk on. Curious to see what color the flag is over here at Wiggins with this rough surf. See if they got a green or yellow flag flying. See, that tide came up a little higher with this onshore wind. You can see that red drift algae line there on the beach out in the middle of it. Well, looks like they got a green flag over here. I thought they might be. They have, or wait, they have no flag yet. No flag yet. They're waiting. They're undecided. I guess it was a little windy yesterday. They're flying the green flag down here. It's tangled up in the ropes. Whoops. Come on, guys. So we had that green flag flying yesterday, even though it was windy and rough. So I'm guessing the green flag's still flying, just in a different place. All right, break time. I'll be back at some point, I believe. Hopefully, keep my fingers crossed. But thanks for watching. Thanks for being a friend. Again, hit that share button. Send some stars if you appreciate my efforts. I do depend on your support to make ends meet each month. Tips greatly appreciated. You can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. Above all, thanks for being a friend. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, everyone, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Rob Stan. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your lives. And God bless our wonderful, beautiful, and amazing country. God bless America. Keep her in your prayers.